So today we're back at Heather's house, checking up on Duster, who we treated 2 weeks ago, I think, for the lameness issue, which you just saw in the episode. So Heather, tell us what's been going on over the past 2 weeks since you started.
Yeah, so we did what you told us to do. So she's been in the crate. That's her medicated water, and then I mix her feed with the medicated water also. And for the first few days, I was like, this is not working at all. Really lethargic within the crate. And then maybe after about a week, I saw her starting to stand up more and walking around her crate a little more. So then maybe like 4 or 5 days ago, I started opening her crate door to see if she wanted to come out into the run with the other ones. And she did. So she would come out, and she was still a little flappy, but walking. And then Thursday, I had her out in the run all day with them, and she was keeping up with them. I bring out like watermelon or cantaloupe in the afternoons when it's hot, and she was like pushing the other one out of the way. So she's doing a lot better. The only thing I don't know yet is if she can make it in and out of the coop on her own, because I've been putting her in the crate.
No, that's impressive. And, you know, when we first talked about this, I wouldn't say it was a guarded prognosis, but it certainly didn't look
Yeah, it wasn't optimistic.
Great. Yeah. But, no, she seems to be doing really well. So, again, you know, she was on chlorotetracycline, I think is what we put her on, which would have had a little bit more effect into the bone calcium, tends towards, does a better job of things that it's attracted to. So, you know, whether it was a inner ear infection that can sometimes cause those neurologic type issues, or potentially in her hip. Yeah,
and she's so much better. Like, when we first started, she wasn't resisting. You know, her feet are so much better. She's just so much stronger. You want to hold her?
Yeah. And I think she will. You know, she was affected at a point in her life cycle or development where she was growing quite a bit, right? And so she probably will always be a little bit smaller. Plus, if this other guy
I'm pretty
is
sure
a
that's
rooster,
we're going to find him a new home. I'm going to put her in so you
guardian.
can see her
sure.
in with the big girls. You want to go in?
She's getting around great.
She's keeping up with them.
How many more days of the medication?
I think just one, but I don't know. I'm kind of weary to stop it.
Oh, to stop. Well,
like what if it's magic and keeping her?
I mean, so that's a possibility, right? That it's knocked down most of the infection, but there still could be some like sequestered away. We've talked about bone being one of those spots where it's really hard to get to, and so it could come back. Hopefully, fingers crossed that it doesn't. And you know, if that was the case, we could go a second round, just longer.
Okay.
A longer duration, see if it comes back again. But no, she's looking great, shedding the last of her down feathers.
She's so funny looking right now, yeah.
It's kind of in that in-between stage. But yeah, bright and bright-eyed.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I really can't tell you how grateful I am. So amazing to see a turnaround.